Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. It's me, it's your old pal. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you again. It's been a while, like a week. My name's Anthony Reed. I am the Dungeon Master on this here program. There's gold in them hills. And we thank the patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc who put it there. You can head to patreon.com/adventureinc. You can become a patron. You can get access to bonus episodes. You can join the special secret patrons-only chat on our Discord. And if you don't have links to any of that, you can check them out at adventureincpod.com or right here in the show notes. That'll take you to the Discord. That'll take you to the website. That'll take you to social media. It's everywhere you need to be, right there in the links. It's like we planned it that way so you could find things quickly and easily. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Belroth, the ranger.
She's a Grimalkin, but that's understood. No pets allowed, even though she's not a pet. I will wait outside. Everyone, if anyone needs anything, I am outside.
Skarpin, the cleric.
Should I just try and snipe them from over here?
Yeah, okay. I did say they were as good as dead. I would hate for my, to break my word on our first contract as Adventure Incorporated.
Ellori, the bard.
We would want you to leave this warehouse.
He points behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Church.
Oh, sorry. We want you to leave this church.
ReedDeeran, the wizard.
He say you no worship Shattered Fang.
Yeah, man, he's like super wrong. We love Broken Tooth, Shattered Fang, man.
Prepare yourselves, for these are the tales of Adventure Incorporated. Do you have anything you want to do before night falls?
Rest.
And you do this thing?
Snuggle with my grandma.
Okay. I can assume that happened.
Belroth is definitely continuously drawing the dragon for as long as he can. In like various angles and like trying to do like the real like scientific art that's like really, really detailed.
Eridar gets blushes when you get to certain regions.
Drawing out that dragon dick. All
Eridar's
sorts
like,
of
draw me
accurate.
like one of your French girls.
He has mind control, so you have to do that.
You're here.
So no.
Okay.
Nothing important.
Skarpin, as night comes and you lay down, each of you lays down to rest. Skarpin, you extend your senses over all of them in a way that is now, it feels so natural, but it is very unfamiliar to do so. It is like wrapping them in a bubble as you push through to the world of dreams beyond to walk on that land again. And this bubble protects all of them as their unconsciousness floats near you and around you, and you push into this realm. Something is different, though. As you do this, you hit a wall, a barrier that you are not used to. Something trying to stop you from pushing your way through. You think you could try and overpower it, but it would take effort to do so.
This feels different. Is everybody okay?
The others can't really respond to you in this. You're carrying them with you, but you are isolated and alone.
Okay. He senses them there, but realizes they can't respond. But he does exert himself. They're counting on him. He's gonna push.
Make a charisma check.
12.
You push out with your spirit, with your will, as you try and move through this barrier, and you are rebuffed at every turn. There is something stopping that power from pushing through. Give me a intelligence check or a wisdom check, your choice.
Do wisdom. 19.
As you apply differently to your problem, you begin to push through with your more waking mind, your conscious mind. This is different than how you have typically accessed the dream world, but you are infusing it with something new, something more of yourself, and you push against this wall, and you push, and it begins to bend and give under the push that you're giving it, the strain that it's feeling, and then suddenly it shatters. And your eyes open up, and you are in a bed.
He looks around.
Hello.
You are in a stone room. There are tapestries hanging on the walls they are gray, and they have a symbol you don't really recognize. And you are alone in this room, in this stone chamber. There is a balcony off of the chamber with curtains drawn, and the sun is peering through the curtain. There's also a door out of the chamber. It's not like you're just like, oh, this is it.
Yeah. I mean,
Game
Could
over.
be, but it's not.
Dream world's real weird. All right, he inspects the room. He sees the symbol. He does a check to see if he can glean anything about the symbol. He does a history check. 13.
The symbol, as you look at it, every time you look at the symbol on the wall, it has changed. And it is the same symbol every time, like perceptually. As you look at it, you know it to be the same symbol, but it is never the same thing twice. But you know that it is supposed to be the same thing.
Okay.
All right.
And he goes to the door and peeks his head out slowly.
Yeah, a long hallway of other doors, similar to this one, stretches out into this building and goes around a corner. There's something somewhat familiar about this place, but you can't exactly put your finger on it, but there is definitely something familiar about it. But the hallway seems to have many more doors just like yours.
Okay. He goes to the left and opens the first door he finds.
Okay. You open the first door on your left. Inside is a room very similar to the room that you were just in, and there is someone sleeping on a bed.
Do I recognize them?
You don't.
Yeah, he needs some information.
Excuse me.
The person wakes up with a start, and they say, "Oh, brother, what can I do for you?"
Oh, didn't mean to alarm you. I know you've been sleeping, but anything weird been going on before you went to sleep?
Nothing on my watch. Has something happened?
You know, I'm not sure yet, but I just getting these strange feelings. It could have been a dream. Can I use your
feelings?
Yes. Can I use your looking glass, your mirror in here, please?
Of course.
Skarpin goes over to the corner where it is and looks in the mirror.
Skarpin, you see yourself as you were before you traveled to the Deadlands. Before you became Corpsen.
Okay. And the figure...
And you are wearing gray robes.
Any Oleander symbology on me?
No.
Okay.
In fact, that same symbol is on your chest, on the ropes.
Okay, and the figure in bed is also a turtle, and...
Not a turtle, a human.
Okay. Oh, all right.
If you feel something strange has happened, perhaps you should report it to the Lord of Iron Will.
Maybe, yes. I'll go do that. You get your rest. I will go do that right away. But sorry to bother you. It's probably just, maybe some off soup I ate before going to sleep.
May the Lord of Iron Will watch over you.
And you as well, brother.
Smooth. So smooth.
Skarpin heads back into the hallway, keeps heading left, and looks around more closely. Are there any important-looking doors, like larger doors?
You head to the left. All of the doors here do seem pretty similar, but as you travel around the curve of this building, of this hallway, it leads to a set of stairs that head down from here.
Okay, he's gonna head down the stairs, and he'd love to send like a message to somebody, but he's gonna play it cool. Just walk around.
Okay. You travel down the stairs, and you find yourself in a large entryway. You've come in the side door of this entryway, and it is now, Skarpin, that you recognize where you are. This is the entryway to the Brass Palace, or at least this is what it laid out very similarly to that, at least, because where once there was beautiful metal fixtures and like molding and things, now it is just a solid gray stone everywhere in this room. It is fairly cold and unwelcoming, but there are large gray banners hung all over the place as well. But this reminds you now recognize it as the location and the layout of the Brass Palace.
Okay.
There are many exits off of this entry hall. Ones that you are familiar with, obviously there's a pathway up behind you. Looks like there's another one, a similar pathway ahead of you. When last you were here, you traveled in through a different set of doors that led to some offices. That's like in conference rooms and things. That's when you came to the Brass Palace. But also there is a central chamber that heads off of here where the throne of the Brass Palace exists. And that is also like a large viewing hall associated with that.
Skarpin's gonna head to the throne room, see if there's any business going on.
You push open the doors to the throne room. Inside there are many other we'll say people, various kinds of people wearing gray robes. And on the throne is a woman, a large woman wearing all gray. Instantly, you recognize her as the accuser.
Does anybody react to Skarpin coming through the door?
As you walk through, some people look up. She looks up and sees you and motions you forward and continues to talk with whoever she was talking to.
Skarpin walks towards the accuser and looks around and sees if he recognizes any of the people as he's walking.
Okay. As you're walking, you recognize a gnome. An older gentleman in gray robes. It's Hoburn. Hoburn is running around here in gray robes.
Skarpin tries to just honestly, he's just gonna be like, Hoburn.
He comes over. He says, "Oh, brother, what can I do for you?"
Hey there. I only have a moment to send in a total brain fart. Do you ever remember the first time we met?
Yes, you and I were initiated together.
Exactly. I was couldn't remember if we actually met that first day or not. But yes. I was just reminiscing and feeling nostalgic. Very good. Thank you so much.
And he's
Your
continuing to
shift
walk.
is soon, yes?
Yeah. What do they have me on today again?
Well, likely you'll be touring the dungeons as anyone does. It is our goal, or it is our job, to hold the imprisonment of our enemies.
Okay. It's not I don't have a special assignment today. All right, same old.
And, if the Lord of Iron Will has given you another assignment, so be it. That's your business.
That's true. No, it's not done till next week, so I'm good. Thank you, Hoburn.
He goes back to doing what he was doing, shaking his head at the strange interaction.
So he reaches the accuser.
Your Majesty.
Child, you have news for me?
Yes. I awoke, and I had this feeling that I wasn't supposed to be here. But it was probably nothing. It was
A premonition, then.
I would
I
call
have a task. I have a task for you, Skarpin Nightholder.
Oh, good. What are your whatever you want, Your Majesty?
The Lord above all is making movements again. We must see to her whims, but I am concerned about those who serve at my level. I do not trust them, Skarpin. You must go and acquire me some who we might speak with on these matters.
Sounds important. Who should I gather?
It matters not, although if you can find people with some importance, that would be for the best. Find one of the Lord of the Night's Reach's emissaries. They are persuasive, and if we can break them first, perhaps they can help us gather more information from the others.
Okay.
Of course, you will have to find someone from the Lord of the First Whispers group as well. They can be tricky to spot. One of the bureaucrats from the Lord above all, if they have information, could be useful. And I even must ask you to find someone who serves the Lord of Lost Endings. Try not to die when you apprehend them.
Always.
Bring them here. We will keep them for safekeeping, as is our charge. I'm sure you can find some reason that we might need to bring them in.
I think so. Your request alone might be enough. Can I travel openly with this word, or this must be in secret?
You can travel openly, but do not use my name. This task that you have, the others would not be pleased to know that I have done this, even though they have undoubtedly taken members of our own organization for their own proclivities. Most assuredly the Lord of Night's Reach. He is not one to allow others to hold information that he will not pry from them. And he's all too happy to take their blood when he's done.
Yes. Terrible tasting, I bet.
I'm sure he would find you quite delicious.
Well, I won't let that happen. I won't let you down. I might need help. Are there any that you feel you can trust, or should I? Is this a solo mission?
Probably best if you go solo.
Okay.
But if you can turn them on your way, then they may be able to aid you in seeking the others.
Yes, you got it. I won't let you down. I'll be right back.
BRB.
Yeah,
She
like
nods and begins speaking to somebody else.
He bows and turns around and goes and looks for Hoburn.
Okay, yeah. Hoburn has he's going over a giant list, and he's just like checking off boxes as he goes down the list.
Hey, Hoburn.
Yes.
I know my shift's starting soon. I'll get there. I won't be late. Have you seen any weird people around? Maybe a lost-looking human. Somebody with a lady with pointy teeth and pointy ears, and a purple-ish fellow with horns and a big cat.
What are you talking about?
Right?
And the only one's acting weird today is you.
Right?
I just got a big secret mission, so I'm very nervous. I'm nervous. So,
Oh my god.
If it's a secret mission, why are you telling me
I'm
about it? Skarpin, you're gonna...
thanks, Hoburn.
And he heads out and looks for his friends.
You step out of the building, and the palace behind you is stark stone, cold gray stone on the outside, rather than the brass that you saw it the last time it was here. And the city below is very different as well. Instead of a bustling city, instead the streets are lined with cages and cells. Chains hang between these structures, and there are people filling many of these cages and cells and stockades, and simply lashed to the outer walls of things. It is a grisly sight as you look out at the people below.
Skarpin tries to find a dark corner to try and have a little privacy because he wants to try and do something.
Okay.
Oh.
What are you doing, bud?
Gross. You do
that
it,
kind of
and now you're
dreams.
done.
Okay.
I guess. I don't want to talk about that.
He's stressed.
So
Just give me a minute.
Hold
Just
on.
1 second.
Let me
Clear my
roll a
head.
dice or something.
Hoburn's like, that kind of secret mission.
I feel you. All right. I feel you.
so
We've all been there. I was wondering how you do it.
Ew,
Fucking
what?
Hoburn.
So
He's so gross.
Skarpin's
know.
normally able to kind of detect
Oh.
creatures around that are dreaming, and knowing that he has this connection to his friends, and having supposedly brought them into this world, he's going to try and detect them.
Okay. Give me a charisma. Well, give me a charisma check, but with proficiency.
11.
Okay. You can feel that you are connected to these four beings, and you can almost get a vague sense of direction as to where they might be in the world. None of them are close to you.
All right.
You are definitely still connected to them, but you can't really make a lot of use of that connection. There is something about this walking of the dream world that is very different than times you have done it before. Times that you have walked the dreamscape before, it has been a place of shifting colors and images, and it has been like a place that you were almost trespassing in, not something solid and real. And you could reach down and view and see the dreams of others popping up around you. This place is, it feels solid. It feels like nothing you've ever seen in the dream world before. And that is concerning.
Yeah, Skarpin's concerned. He is going to go to some hopefully touchstones that still exist in this version. Going to go to Elder Riggs' house.
Okay. You walk down into the village where Elder Riggs's house would be, and instead what you find there is a large cage
where an elderly human man is strapped to the ceiling of the cage.
Strapped to the ceiling?
Mm-hmm.
Elder Riggs, are you okay?
I will not speak to you, child of the tyrant.
It's not real. It's not real. I'm not with them.
I will not fall for your lies.
Elder Riggs.
And he casts Calm Emotions on Elder Riggs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna read that for you. But I imagine you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid must make a charisma saving throw. Who fails? Choose one of the following effects. Choose to suppress them feeling. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened when the spell ends. Alternatively, you can target indifferent. Make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is it's hostile towards. So I want to suppress the I don't want them to just not be frightened of me. I would like them to not feel hostile towards creatures of who serve the Lord of Iron Will.
What's your spell save DC?
14.
You would try to trick me with magic?
Yes.
I will not fall to your will.
You're being unreasonable, Elder Riggs. I just want to have a conversation. I promise. I'll even let you down.
And he reaches in to try and undo.
He spits on you as
chains.
you reach toward him.
Skarpin's a turtle. He's used to water, so he just keeps on trying to unlock the shackles.
You unlock the shackles, and he drops to the floor of his cage.
I don't know if that's better. Did I improve the situation?
He lets out a groan.
So, see, I just want to talk.
I have nothing to say to you.
Is Wesley at least around? Is he on the floor in there somewhere? It's not. No, doesn't look like.
Who?
Skarpin is going to try to take a walk. Who's that creepy collector?
I mean, just looking into the town, you can tell that there are not, everything is a cage.
Jesus.
This is like a giant prison city.
Yeah. All right. He heads back to the castle.
Okay.
And is going to look for people who are not wearing gray robes.
Sure. So far, looking around, anyone you have not seen in a gray robe is definitely in a cage. And even moving around down there have been people in gray robes moving out, like feeding prisoners, like washing people, cleaning people. Like, this is a maintained prison. And it looks to be that the role of the Brotherhood here is to maintain that prison.
Skarpin heads down to his shift since I can't find anything better to do.
Okay. You head down to the to what you, like to get prepared for, your shift or whatever. And your the leader of your group which is Elgramon, is gathering up all of the people, and he looks down at his sheet and he says, "Skarpin, what are you doing here?"
I'm next up. I got a shift.
Normally, I've had to cover your shift because you're supposed to be off doing something special for the Lord.
That is true. I figured I'm just more comfortable sometimes to maintain habits and routine. Well, who'd you get to cover me today?
He says, I have to do it. I have to cover your shift because you aren't going to be here. So I'm really hoping that you're getting busy somewhere else.
Oh yeah, very busy, very busy. I'm just glad things are we're running well here. Thank you.
When you head out, hands in your pockets, okay? You keep messing up all the chains as you're traveling through here. You're breaking everything, and I gotta get new stuff.
It's very wise.
And he continues on, leaving the dungeon.
All right.
I'm fucking lost, man. Like,
Okay.
I'm trying to find these people. I don't know how I could find them. I could search for try and locate one of my friends that are very far away. But I don't.
You have a direction on them, but you don't know where they are.
Right. I feel like.
Yeah, it fucking sucks when Anthony does this. What a dick. Oh, now he's got to take his hoodie off. He's
getting all sweaty.
Now he's hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I
he's
get
like,
it.
yes, I've got my players trapped. What if you ask one of your homies, any of these people that you work with, where the first person you're supposed to find is?
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
hey, where are these other crews around, right?
No.
Especially because this guy already thinks you're a fuck up, so use him.
Yeah.
Hey, unrelated to everything.
All right. Yeah. So we take it from right. So Skarpin heads out of the dungeons and then kind of gets an idea and heads back in. Elgramon, quick question.
Yes, Skarpin, what?
If you were looking for the Lord of the Night's Reach, where would you head?
If I was looking for the Lord of the Night's Reach, is that a real question?
Or any of their people? Do they have a local tavern that they hang out at? I of course, wouldn't know about that.
Okay, well, if I were going to deal with the Lord of the Night's Reach, I would probably go to his basilica in Morevia.
That's a great place to start. Thank you.
And he starts to recite. It doesn't. It just turns out and leaves the dungeon and tries to recount each of the locations that he would think that these people are. Which it's just the Nosferatu that he's remembering. So yeah, he tries to transport himself there as he would in normal Dreamscape mode.
So you focus on that space, and the distance between you and that space is inconsequential. It closes in an instant as you move across this dreamscape. And you are standing outside the space. It is a physical space and a mental space at the same time for you, which is not common. Usually something like this, there is no physical distance or limitation. But here it is like you moved through a physical space. And now you stand where Morevia is to you. The palace in front of you is not like the rundown palace of Morevia that you know. This is a building as grand as the Grand Basilica itself within the Numera that you know. Instead, this basilica is large spires of black obsidian, and they are with thousands of peaks and spikes that drive up into the sky. You also feel instantly that your connection to your friends, one of them has grown very strong. And that person is definitely nearby now.
Skarpin tries to let that feeling guide him, and as he tries to also appear nonchalant with his hands behind his shell.
Yeah, it guides you to the doors of the basilica, like the very front doors of the building itself.
All right. He knocks.
The door opens, and two individuals in blue robes meet you at the door. They are a halfling and a half-orc that meet you there, and the half-orc says, "State your business."
I'm looking to, as we do, we travel between cities, and looking for a little bit of respite on my journey, fellow.
No, please continue.
I think that's perfect.
Fellow?
I think he nailed that.
I think I said
Fellow.
comma, fellow, period.
You wish for us to grant you some sort of asylum? The halfling says.
Just for the evening. I'll be on my way. But as we, all serve the Lord above all, we should be helping each other out when we can. So it should be a quick passing through, and perhaps we can share stories of the ongoings of our cities.
Oh, you would wish to share stories? Well, come on in. Come on in. She smiles widely.
Excellent. My name is Skarpin Nightholder. Who are you?
This way. And she leads you down a hallway. I assume you're following her?
Yeah.
The half-orc is about 10 steps behind her. Or behind you, rather. Watching your moves. And she moves you to a door, and she says, "I'm so thrilled to receive your story. But we'll send someone in who, well, let's say she's an expert at gathering your story." And the halfling opens the door, and the half-orc shoves you into the room. And the halfling slams the door behind you.
This isn't hospitality.
As you look around the room, you can see a lot of, we'll say, implements for interrogation are set up around the room, and it looks like this room has been used for such things many times before.
So Skarpin's gonna close his eyes, lock into that feeling, friendly feeling, and will be attempting to teleport directly to them.
As you do, you cannot. It is too close. That feeling is too close to you. And you can hear voices in the hallway, but they're hard to make out.
All right. He checks out his chamber, looks for a weapon.
Okay. Yeah, there's many things that could be a weapon in here.
Great.
So you get your hands on a very small, pointy object that you're not sure what it's used for, but you're really hoping not to find out.
Excellent.
The door opens, and in front of you, in long flowing blue robes, a sinister look upon her face is Ellori, a symbol on her chest that you can't make out, but it is definitely the symbol of the Lord of Night's Reach.
Ellori, Ellori, it's you.
Ellori, for your part, you don't know who this is. You have a job to do. It is a job you have always done as a loyal acolyte of the Lord of Night's Reach, who has bestowed upon you the gift of his bloodline. One that gives you powers that others do not have, but it comes with it its own hungers that must be sated.
Ellori?
All right. Just relax. I promise it won't hurt a bit if you only tell me everything you know.
What are you talking about? I got here. I was in the brass palace with the accuser. But they didn't recognize me, and then now I'm here, and I found you. Yeah, we have to go. We have to gather. We have to get Belroth and Deeran.
Oh, Belroth and Deeran giving up information already, are ya?
You know that.
Why don't you have a seat?
Okay. What do you mean giving up information? That's what we're looking for. Ellori, you're acting really weird.
Belroth and Deeran are who you're looking for, are ya?
And you, but
And what exactly is the information you're hoping to get from this Belroth and Deeran?
they're helping. What do you, Ellori? Why are you dressed like that? Like what are you doing?
Why am I dressed like this? Why are you dressed like that? Why is anyone dressed in the way that they are?
That's fair. Seems like it seems different here. Normally, it's very shifting.
Oh, you've been here before, huh?
In a sense, yes. This is the Dreamscape, but it's different. It's more solid. It's not right. Something's wrong here.
Something is wrong here. And Ellori is going to Ellori's got like vampire fang nails now. One of her special magic skills is not just extraction teeth, but like she got those nails that and
I'm really mad you didn't go with fingernails.
damn it.
Can't take it back now. We're already...
Take it back. Ellori's got fingernails.
Oh, what a clever idea!
Wow.
Holy shit!
So Ellori is going to pop out her fingernails and she's going to dig them into Skarpin's shoulders to kind of like pin him to the chair.
Skarpin, give me a wisdom check at with proficiency. And Ellori, give me a wisdom saving throw.
22.
17.
Okay. You dig your claws into Skarpin, and as you touch him, there is a flood over you of images and power and information that it's splintering your worldview as you see not only the life you have lived, but an entirely different life in an entirely different world. One of family and stories and adventure, and instead of this world of gathering the intent to gather information at all costs and enjoy the fruits thereof. The two clash with you internally, but the one that Skarpin has bestowed upon you wins out, but the other does not go away.
Skarpin?
Ellori, it's me. I can.
She takes her fingernails out.
Did Skarpin also get feel anything that Ellori felt? Kind of the conflict. No. Okay.
Yeah, it's me, Skarpin. Skarpin, we're here to do an important mission. I need your help.
An important. Skarpin, I don't understand why. How
No,
I have so many memories from here.
I think the whisper of lies has gotten into your head, and is feeding those memories.
He's put a whole nother life in my head.
Yeah, but I think we can get rid of it as long as we accomplish what we need to here. We get rid of them.
Get rid of who's
Old Scratch. We're getting rid of them. You don't serve this dark Night's Reach. You don't serve them.
I feel like I do.
That's not true. Ellori, trust me. Trust me.
And he grabs Ellori's hand and stabs it into his. Like the
Like you just
the
jam
fingernails.
her claws into your hand.
Yeah.
Time out.
Hey, Skarpin, what?
Well,
Why would you? What is it? What are you trying to prove, Skarpin?
I thought maybe the more you got, the more you'd get. You know?
Oh, this isn't. It wasn't. I think it was like a physical contact thing. I think if I had maybe shook your hand instead of, coming at you with my claws, it might have been the same effect. But
Oh, yeah. We could try that.
Skarpin,
too.
I know who I am. I just am having a hard time with also knowing who I am here.
Okay, as long as you're convinced at this point. But it's the you that knows me is the real you.
No, I can feel that. I feel it. I know
good.
it. But it's just so hard to also know that everything here is true.
So the accuser tasked me to bring followers of the other great demons to...
You're working for the accuser.
I think that's... I woke up in Brass Palace, and they run the Brass Palace as this huge prison city, and they...
That's your life here in the dream world, the same as this is my life here.
Right. And I wonder, Belroth and Deeran, if they're also serving one of them. We have to go find them.
Okay, how do we do that? Okay, I know a way out of here.
Okay. I want to try something with you. Normally I can travel. How I got here is I pictured where I want to go. And I was there. I felt that I was there, so therefore I was there. And I moved.
Okay. That sounds far more convenient than mine. Mine involves a lot of digging and a lot of nasty tunnels.
Yes. Well, that sounds terrible. But Belroth and Deeran, one of them is serving the Lord of Lost Whispers directly, and the other one is serving, I believe, the Princess of Darkness, the Lord above all, the accuser called her.
Okay.
But I don't know where they are. So...
can you feel them? How did you find me?
I did. I asked somebody, and they felt like the Lord of the Night's Reach was here. So I thought one of you would be here.
Well, it's me.
Ellori, one of the things that you know is that the Lord above all, her palace is on the Demon Isles. The Lords of the First Whisper, they don't really have a centralized location. That's sort of innate to what they do, which is they act as the eyes for the Lord above all. They don't have a single place that they necessarily gather. And then there is also the Lord of Lost Endings, who serves as, we'll say, the hand of the Lord above all in matters of execution. And they have a place that is their primary place on the eastern edge of the empire, near where like the High Basilica is in the other Numerita.
Okay. Hold on, Skarpin. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the things that I know from this world. And I know that... I know quite a few things that not very proud of the how I know them.
They're not real, Ellori. You didn't do them.
I did do them. I know that I did them. That thing that you're holding right there?
Yeah?
That, if you put it between a person's finger and their fingernail, that can really make them talk.
Skarpin drops it.
Okay. I think I know where the Lord above all is.
Oh.
And there are a couple places that the other might be, but they're not like always in the same place. So maybe we go to the Demon Isles, to the Lord above all first, and then they'll have more information on the final one, the final ending.
Okay. No, that's a great plan. Okay. So
If you picture the Demon Isles,
with
doesn't that
me.
get you there? Is that enough?
Picture the temple on the Demon Isles in detail, and picture being right out front. And close your eyes and take my hand. And
She does.
we'll be there.
You get the sensation, Skarpin, that you are too far inside this physical space, that if you moved toward, like before when you left the dungeon and you did this thing, you could move from one of these physical locations to another. But in this place, you are too deep in the center to be able to move in that same way.
Oh, shit. So, Ellori.
What?
Sorry. I think we just need to be a little bit more open, a little more free area. Maybe the energy between the areas of the dreamscape can communicate with each other better. Can you get me out
We
of
got
here?
to get out of this tower?
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not going to be very comfortable, but we can get down pretty easy.
Or do we have to dig tunnels? I feel like that could take a while. Even in the
Oh,
dreamscape.
no, they're already dug.
Oh, okay. Great.
She's gonna take, cause like, she's not sure if just walking out the building is gonna be the best way to go with a prisoner, or an informant or whatever Skarpin's meant to be. There
guest.
is. We're in a tower, yeah?
Yeah. And in fact,
Okay.
one of the things, that you frequently have to do, that there are a great network of intricate tunnels for disposing of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was actually picturing like a Sweeney Todd style series of like a trap door. You know the way, I don't know, hopefully everyone has seen Sweeney Todd, where they like he pulls a lever on the chair and like goes down through a trap door and like tumbles down through a bunch of tunnels and then like ends up in the oven.
Yeah, this is not the only guest entertaining location within the tower. There are many, and so there is an intricate garbage chute system.
Yeah, laundry chute would have been, that would have been a better analogy. Besides, I was thinking bodies. So Sweeney Todd is really what was on my mind. Like 10 people are going to appreciate the Sweeney Todd pull more than a laundry chute.
I do. I need to make clear.
Good.
I enjoy it.
Good.
And like once a body's used, it's basically garbage anyway.
I mean, not if you repurpose it for more hot pies.
Nice.
Nice to see you, dearie. How have you been keeping? All right, anyway.
You toss Skarpin in the garbage chute.
Yep. And I follow down after him.
Yeah, the two of you slide through a tunnel that is slick with several layers of bodily fluids as you travel down it. This
Guest fluids.
yeah, several layers of guests. The smell is sickening, even to you, Ellori, where it might otherwise be enticing, it is not. It is old and bad and dead. And as you travel down this long, dark tunnel, eventually it opens to some light on the exterior of the building, and you run full force into a large pile of corpses with a squelch as your bodies land in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, honestly, if it weren't so gross, that's kind of fun. Come on, Skarpin, let's go.
Yeah.
So, so he follows her.
Yeah. She basically just climbs up and out of the pile of bodies enough, and then is going to stand up against the side of the tower, just so they're not like hanging out way in the open.
I think this might work. So let's do what we did up there, and this should work. We can get there.
Okay. Ellori holds his hand.
We picture the temple on the Demon Isles and close our eyes.
Yeah, and the world shifts around you both, and you are now on the Demon Isles. The temple that was, you're standing at what you picture as the temple that contained the Demon Stone, and you are actually now just inside a building. You have brought yourself right inside, and the building is all around you because this has grown out considerably from where you saw it when you were here. All around you are hundreds of desks, and each desk has someone in a bright red, bright crimson robes, just poring over ledgers, tearing through documents, writing and scritching on pads. All around you, it is just bureaucracy in action as you look all around this place.
Yeah, we're here. The accuser did specifically said a bunch of bureaucrats are here, so we need to find one of them.
It's gonna be either Belroth or Deeran, right?
Yeah, it'll be one of them. Which one do you think it would be?
I kind of feel like this is more Belroth's speed.
I feel like it might take a little bit to convince him.
He loves writing things. Mm-hmm. And not in the way that Deeran loves writing things. I feel like Deeran wouldn't be able to fit in a desk all day long. He'd be running around upside down.
Yeah, so yeah, let's look for Belroth.
You give me an investigation check.
Mm. 9.
5.
Yeah.
We don't see Belroth.
Endless fields of people here, but none of them are Belroth.
Hey, as Ellori and Skarpin are searching and walking around, Ellori says, or Skarpin says to Ellori,
"So, I know we're busy and all, but this is me before the Deadlands."
Oh my gosh, Skarpin! I in all the wildness,
Yeah.
I totally forgot. I'm so happy for you. How you feeling?
It's crazy to look down at my hands and for them to both be a grayish green.
This is amazing.
Instead of greenish gray.
I wonder if I'll ever be back like this someday in the real world.
And you're dreaming though.
I mean,
It must feel so good.
I would like to regular dream, but
I also wish you didn't make me such a monster here.
Yeah.
Is that how you really think of me? Because they say that dreams are like your subconscious coming into action. Is that the way that you think of me as a vampire? Is that the reason that?
Well, no, that's what the subconscious is. You don't actively think like that, so no. I don't think you like that, Ellori.
I passively think you're a monster.
Mike the player's grimace when he tried to pass that line off as legit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. This'll work.
Yee is what.
I think that there's been a lot of manipulation here. So even my subconscious, I don't think that I think that, but definitely not my active conscious. You know what I mean?
So it sounds like you know I'm a monster, but you don't think I'm a monster.
I don't think so. No. I think let's keep on looking. It's important that we multitask here.
Skarpin, where you were with the accuser, were you important? Like, were you a higher up? Like, I was pretty important back there. So maybe, if Skarpin or if Belroth or Deeran is here, they wouldn't be on the floor like this. They would be in like a special office. Were you special with the accuser?
I was selected for this mission, but they also had me doing shift work in the dungeons. So I was getting mixed messages there. But
wow, the doctor on the podcast doesn't think people who do shift work are important.
As someone who appreciates shift work, I just want to say anybody who has hourly or standard hour jobs, I feel you. I love you. You're important to me.
It's not.
Even if you're not important to Mikey.
Damn, Mikey. That was cold as shit. Damn.
Freaking out here.
Well, it sounds like you were pretty important to me.
Yeah, I feel like maybe middle of the road is my best guess. It's like middle management maybe, but Elgerman was my boss.
Oh, that's pretty exciting. How is he?
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Is Dream him
Steady
mean?
work. He's enjoying his job as a overlord prison worker. So yeah, he's not that great actually. He's worse here, yeah.
Okay. So I see a couple closed off offices up there. Maybe we can check those?
Yeah.
Nobody's bothered us so far, which is pretty amazing, but are we invisible?
I could try something. Hold on.
As he walks, he bumps into one of the
Being
desks.
Invisible. Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we're so sorry.
You are
sorry.
neither invisible or silent, and we would really appreciate it if you could stop talking and we could get back to work.
Oh.
Let
Okay.
us-
Sorry, we're just looking for either Belroth or Deeran. Can you point us to their office?
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about, but if you're looking for the offices, they're on the next floor.
Thank you.
Thank you. It looks like great work you're doing.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Okay. not convinced.
Oh my god, Anthony's resigned okay is like maybe my favorite consistent character choice. Whoever it is, okay is so fun. Let's go up the stairs.
Yeah, let's do that.
You head up the stairs, and the walls have it's a row of doors. The doors are much nicer than the doors that you came from, Skarpin. This feels like a whole tier above. Like wherever you were a real dirt worker compared to these people. Pretty much a nobody. But these people,
good thing my shift's
clearly
almost
they're going
over.
someplace. Along the wall, there are little name plaques in place all the way down the wall. And they seem to be alphabetical.
We get to B.
Okay, yeah, you reach the start of the B's. Do you keep looking? Give me an investigation.
Yeah. 10.
That's outside the dice roll. A natural one.
So
The font is so fancy. It's got so much like calligraphy on it that we like can't make out any of the letters.
Skarpin's looking for the D's. He's skipped right over this. He said, "Screw it, I'm looking at the D's."
Yeah.
Ellori, you don't see a Belroth, but you do see a beacon.
Oh, Skarpin, come here.
Oh, you found it.
Mm-hmm. Just I'm gonna knock on the door, and if we go in, just try to touch Belroth as quickly as possible.
Can do that.
Okay. And if it doesn't work, I guess I'll take out my fingernails and do that.
All right. Skarpin backs up to the opposite side of the hallway, like but in front of the door, and waits for Ellori to open, or for the door to open.
Ellori knocks.
Belroth, you are
You are minding your own business.
We're in a meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, you and three other people are in an intense discussion
believe
about
this.
the administration of this empire. You are, your middle management. You have some bosses between you and the Lord above all. Who
Well,
doesn't?
I just think that we need more request forms. I feel like there aren't enough request forms. We just get these requests and then we don't get them.
More request forms is a doability. We can add more request forms into the process.
The TC-75s, we're not cutting it. We need TC-76s, 77s, and 78s. We really need to optimize this process. We need more
I just think when you start adding forms in, you're just gonna get all those. You got so many guys down there.
Diane,
I don't understand why someone can't just come to my desk whenever they need me.
Both
And
of
it's
you
just the
are
more forms you give, the more messes they're gonna make. They're just
Look,
gonna
I'm
make
just
errors
saying.
more on the
Listen,
forms.
we've
And
already
I'm
made
just
a
They mess
saying.
up a form, we have another form they can fill out to correct the first form.
then
That's
they're
already
gonna
in
make an
place.
error on the second form, and then we're just making trash.
Last time we
Listen.
had a request, we didn't even have a kickoff event. Nobody knew what was happening, and we just started going, and then everything
It's just
fell
so hard.
apart.
It's so hard to read these forms. They keep getting smaller and smaller every year.
Well, we need
Why
more
isn't there
information on the forms, but we don't want to waste any paper. So we got to have very
larger
small font.
print.
Ellori opens the door.
Excuse me,
There's
we're in a
heated
meeting.
exchange.
Yeah. Skarpin charges, but stops as soon as he sees there's more than one person in the room.
They all turn to look at you.
Who are you?
We need to borrow Belroth for a moment.
Did you submit a request form to put a meeting on my calendar?
Yes.
Yes.
You did?
Yeah,
You double booked a
Yes.
meeting here, Belroth? That's unconscionable. You're
I
gonna have
would
to fill
double
out
book
several
meeting.
forms
I would
for that.
never double book a meeting. I would don't
I
leave.
would like a. Will you give me a requisition to submit the proper form for Belroth's improper meeting scheduling?
I did
Yes,
not.
Even
yes,
if Belroth messes up a
right.
form, that's how you know everyone's gonna be messing up the forms.
Listen. If this blasphemy continues, I am going to submit an HR request form because I feel like I'm being slandered, and right now I need to put a meeting on for HR because
I'm just
these
going
are
to
all lies.
Rogers' desk.
No, don't.
Skarpin,
Don't make him very
go.
mad.
Belroth,
He stands up and
let me
leaves the
help
room.
you up.
What? No, get away from me.
Oh, okay.
And he eyeballs the other people in the room, not wanting to cause a stir.
Yeah, it's actually HR that's looking for you. So we were told to escort you here. We're temps.
Who sounds like someone's in trouble? And Diane leaves.
HR sent temps to talk to me.
I think I have a temp list here. Hold on. He starts to dig
Can
through
you
his
look through the
papers.
temp list, please?
But he's got a lot next to him, so he's
Well,
digging through for a while.
Do you need a form to look through the temp list? I don't know if we actually have. If you have the authorization.
I may
to
not
look
be
through it.
authorized to
You
look
might
at the
not be
temp list I'm
authorized.
carrying.
I am authorized to look through it.
All right, well, I'll find the temp list. I'll hand you the temp list.
That seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. I really respect you, Tony. Thank you for this. He starts thumbing through it, I guess.
Yeah, he's still riffling through the papers trying to find the temp list.
Okay.
My name's Ellori, and this is Skarpin. And she holds out her hand and like looks at Skarpin to do the same.
Skarpin holds out his hand.
Skarpin.
Shakes Ellori's hand first because it was there first.
Nothing happens.
Like, shakes Skarpin's hand.
All right. I need a wisdom check from Skarpin with proficiency, and I need a wisdom saving throw from Belroth.
Sure, 22.
22.
Okay.
That means
nothing
I win.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skarpin does a normal strength handshake, which is a nice grip, but then it notices his eyes don't change like Ellori's did, so he squeezes a little bit more.
Well, I don't see on my meeting form here. He pulls out like a magical tablet that keeps updating with different meetings and like it's clearly a calendar, but it's like so chaotic and it's just changing constantly. It's like I don't see a meeting in this time slot. I feel like they would have submitted that, so I feel like I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send this request form to HR for a formal request form that they can send back to me so we can set up this meeting. Okay.
Skarpin, try the, and she like does the little paw thing with her nails.
Skarpin trips and brushes the back of his head with his hands and scratches it by accident.
Oh no!
Okay, so you just you trip over him and dig your fingernails into the top of Belroth's head and scratch backwards.
Yeah.
I guess give me another wisdom check. And Belroth, give me a wisdom saving throw.
He can't take Belroth's hand and stab it into his hand. That would just be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird.
He got a 17.
18.
No.
Oh my god.
Hey, what is going on here? I think you need to leave.
Yeah, you both need to leave. I feel like this has gone on long enough. Here's the formal request. Give that to HR. They can come back to me, and then we can have this meeting. I've been very busy.
I'm so sorry, and I probably should have brought this up at the beginning. HR said that it was something about removing your request capabilities.
Removing my request capabilities?
Yes, and they said they needed to speak to you.
How am I going to do anything?
Tony's like, his eyes go wide, and he starts packing up his tea. I can't hand you this if they're removing your request capabilities.
Well,
And
I
he
mean,
picks up
there's
his
been
bag
no
and he's like,
formal-
I'm so sorry.
Diane, we need to go. And Tony leaves.
Yeah, Diane's been gone.
All right. I
didn't know that she left.
That's fine.
All right, we're going to
Diane, you'll never believe what happened to Belroth.
No.
Okay, Tony, I already left.
Diane.
Rogers won't see me. Don't even bother.
Belroth, I overheard. I wasn't supposed to hear.
Let's go to HR. They're on the 15th floor.
Okay, let me help you out of this chair.
What? Don't touch me again.
On the third, as you grab his arm, on the third attempt, your will just overwashes him, and you suddenly get those same images.
Anthony's sick of dice
Asher.
rolls.
No, I loved it. And now we're gonna move on. And so,
What happened?
Belroth, your eyes, they did the thing. Are you you?
I mean, yes, I've pushed a lot of paper, it would appear, and I am also me. What
That's how Skarpin really thinks about you.
he thinks I'm boring?
No, Ellori. That's not
That's
what we
okay.
talked
He
about.
thinks I'm a torturer.
He thinks you're a torturer? Skarpin.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah,
she,
I know.
That's what she was doing.
I don't know if I would rather be boring though, because I was pretty cool.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't just boring. I was a vampire in my own right, like a literal energy vampire. I would make people have more work just to pain,
Yeah.
just to cause them pain.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's
I was
awful.
boring into their whole bodies with my fingernails.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
But this is different. You're terrible people here. In the real
Whoa.
world. In the real world, you're not.
Yeah.
But-
It's just a little hard to remember that.
Yes.
So Belroth, oh my goodness, we have to find Deeran. That's one thing. But
Okay.
but we also I woke up in the Accuser's Castle in the Brass Palace, and this is not the real Dreamscape. This is I think it's been altered.
Where's Freya?
Oh, where's
Oh.
Freya?
Ellori
Skarpin,
checks under the desk.
You can still feel two lines of power connected to you. Two beings you're connected with that are not here.
Skarpin hadn't, he feels bad admitting it, and he doesn't out loud, especially in front of Belroth, but he hadn't thought of Freya. But he is noticing that now that there's only two left, he is sensing two distinct energies. And he said,
Oh, okay. She's here somewhere.
Does Belroth, like his connection with Freya is like almost magical at this point. Does he feel a connection to her anywhere?
You can't sense any direction or proximity, but you can sense that she is alive and here.
Okay.
It seems like each of the greater demons are running cities, essentially. You are here serving the Princess of Darkness.
Yes, she's a terrible boss.
I was
She gave me a pay
serving
cut. She gave me a pay cut last year, and I don't even know if I was being paid, frankly. Why is this so vivid? We need to leave here. I hate this.
Yeah, we should. Deeran is possibly with the Lord of Lost Endings.
And then, is there any others?
Yeah. There's also the Lord of First Whispers. Yes. So Deeran's with one of them. Freya's with the other. Is my guess.
Okay. Well, let's go to them. How did you get into the Demon Isles? Wouldn't that require? We're in a dream.
Oh, Dreamscape can fly.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wait,
basically.
Before we go, can I do something I've always wanted to do?
Please. This is the Dreamscape. It's your Dreamscape.
Oh, okay. Belroth walks out and he looks down on the balcony and he just like screams, "Tony, I hate you! Diane, I also hate you! Most of you I hate, and also I quit!"
Oh, Belroth, we should go now.
Oh my God!
A commotion begins to build.
File for that.
I don't care.
A commotion begins to build as when you yell, "I quit." People start to stir. There's a visceral reaction to that, and you start to hear murmurs like, "You can't quit. No one can quit. There's no quitting."
Quit? There's no quitting here.
There's no quitting in bureaucracy.
Great resignation, Beatrice. Let's go.
You didn't even give the requisite 2 weeks.
And as you start to move toward the stairs, a new cry from below has called for the guards to detain you for quitting.
I didn't expect that. I thought this was a dream. I could do anything. I didn't expect consequences.
Quick, hold Skarpin's hand.
I'm going to picture the High Basilica.
Okay.
And just this big, beautiful. I don't know if you've ever been there, but just trust me and hold on
Just
to me.
do it. Yeah.
And,
Okay.
Skarpin, as they're running, pictures the High Basilica and all its grandeur.
You grab both hands and you try to move the three of you to that space, and you are too far into this physical space for that to work. And you go nowhere.
Shit.
Oh, Belroth, do you have any body tunnels?
Body tunnels? What does that mean?
Yeah.
We need to be outside.
It means you put a body down a tunnel.
Well, I mean, I have an idea. We go to the bathroom. We spend a long time there, and they'll just forget we're there.
Does that? You think that would work here?
It would absolutely work.
I trust
I've gone
you.
to the bathroom for hours, and people just assume I'm working.
Okay. Yeah. Take us there.
Okay, yes. Come this way.
So you run back toward your office and beyond it to the restrooms on this floor. Yes. You throw open the door to the restroom, and Tony is at the sink.
Tony, you need to leave.
Well, I am allowed a certain
Tony, you
amount
need
of
to
bathroom time each
Belroth
day.
takes a pen out of his pocket, and it's obviously a fountain pen, and he squirts it in his face.
Let's go.
All right, Tony, we're going. And he just like slowly shimmies him out of the bathroom and shuts the door.
Okay, great.
You sure this will work, Belroth?
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna get some attention, but I trust you.
Okay.
I trust you, Belroth.
All right. And then, well, there's also this tiny window up here. I mean, we have a little bit of light. We could probably cut through there, too.
Well, that'll be plan B.
Oh, okay, yes. We'll wait here until...
What kind of games do you play in the bathroom?
Oh, what kind of game?
Thump, 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 thump. A
I
sudden
know. Oh, we gotta
thumping
go.
on the door to the bathroom.
Plan B? Plan B.
Plan B it is. All right. I've left work this way before. Everything will work out just fine.
Wait. Please tell me there's something out on the outside of this window.
No. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. There's a big tree, so you're gonna have to catch it.
Oh, we could do that. I'll try and do it in the air so that we don't even have to land and hurt ourselves severely.
All right.
Oh boy,
Belroth gives
okay.
him the 10 fingers.
All right, I'm up. You're next.
All right. Skarpin is the first into this tiny window outlet. It's just large enough for you to try to
Does
squeeze
he? I was
through
gonna
with
say,
your
does
shell.
he fit?
Yeah, it's barely fits. He has to turn sideways, like to diagonally slide through
Yeah.
the
Yeah, sure.
opening to get the maximum width. And he pushes his way out the window. There's nothing on the other side of this window for you to wait on, so you're just dropping to the tree below as soon as you push through.
All right.
I'll meet you down here.
All right. It's quite easy. I've done it 1 billion times. But it is.
Give me a dex check to grab the tree on your way out the window, Skarpin.
Ooh, 16.
Okay. Yeah, you fall a small distance and you reach out a hand and grab onto a limb of this tree, and it bends under your weight, but it holds you, and you're just hanging from a tree limb.
I'm all good. You come down.
All right. Ellori, and 10 fingers for Ellori.
Mm-hmm. She jumps.
All right. You
Like she-
slide through the window, and you also need to give me a dex saving throw to catch the tree on your way down.
Oh, I almost just rolled a d12. Well, she doesn't do a good job.
Oh, no.
That is a 9.
Skarpin tries
Okay.
to catch her. Like,
Give me a dex
reaction.
saving throw, Skarpin.
12.
Okay. She jumps out the window, tries to grab on. She grabs a handful of leaves that tear off of the tree. And you realize too late that this has happened and try to reach for her and do not reach her.
Ellori turns into a bat.
Oh yeah.
You said she's got magic in this world. That's cool.
As you are falling from the tree, you transform into a bat and flutter around. However, it's light out. And so as this happens, the bat is burning.
Oh,
and
God.
you
I fly really fast into the tree and make Skarpin hug me.
Skarpin sees the,
Skarpin, a
the
bat
flaming
attacks you.
bat.
A burning, a sizzling bat.
Yeah, it doesn't put 2 and 2 together. It tries to swat at it.
Belroth, how do you get out the window?
Before he gets out the window, he goes to one of the toilets. He takes the toilet paper, he puts it into the toilet, and he flushes it. And then he's gonna run. He's gonna make a running jump up through the window slit.
Okay.
Scott Pilgrim is how you get out of this window?
Yeah, baby.
Wait, I don't understand the toilet paper.
So
Because then as it flushes, it's going to
it's
pull
gonna pull all the
roll.
toilet paper into. Pull the roll in.
How does that help you out the window?
Oh, it doesn't.
It's just pranks.
He's just being a jerk
He
because he's
hated
leaving.
his job.
Oh.
He's being
He's
unengaged
doing
employee.
devious licks.
Oh. He's doing bad kid
He's
shit.
a deeply
Yeah, that's bad
unengaged
kid shit.
employee, so he wants to cause harm That's what, if HR had done any sort of engagement surveys, which they didn't.
That just feels so stupid because that's not going to come down on HR. That's going to come down on the custodial staff, who I imagine you probably either
contractors.
have never interacted with
he already did
or
it.
are the nicest people in the entire building. That feels like a terrible prank.
All right,
Wow,
that doesn't
the
hurt
middle
anyone
management
besides
character,
good people.
The middle management character doesn't like shift workers.
Yeah.
All right, we're in the dreamscape. Let's not bring reality into this.
So he tries to jump through the window. Acrobatics or athletics?
I think that's no, it's neither. It's a dex saving throw.
Okay. Dex saving throw. So natural 20s don't count, right?
Sure.
So 26.
Natural 20s don't count, right? 1.
Right. That's what I thought he was going.
26.
Yeah, 26 is fine. You latch onto the tree. You've done it a billion times. You're super used to it, and there's no trouble. You don't understand. What was
Yeah, well,
wrong?
I don't know what the problem was.
Is Ellori again?
No, she's still a flaming bat.
Where's Ellori?
Can I
A smoldering bat. There's
I'm
shade
gonna-
from the tree, so you're somewhat covered.
Okay, then I'll go back.
Okay.
I'll sit on a limb and hold on with my little feet claws.
Yeah.
So that when I'm waking up, when I'm changing back, I
You're now
Whatever,
hanging
you know
upside
what I
down
mean.
with your feet hooked on the limb.
I look cool as hell.
Oh, Ellori, sorry.
That was me. I was the bat. I'm cool here.
That was cool. Oh, nice job.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's get out of
do
here.
this. Grab my hands.
Grabs.
Ellori has to ugh, to flip up.
Doing like a
and
crunch.
his hand. Yeah, like a hanging crunch.
Skarpin pictures the high basilica.
Okay. Yes, the space closes between you, and as you arrive, with Ellori's intention pressed upon you, it is dark when you arrive at the High Basilica. And you are outside what that building once was. It looks identical.
Okay. This every other place looked very different, but this is actually how I know it looks in the real world.
This is the High Basilica. Okay.
So maybe the demons aren't in control here. They didn't warp this. I don't know, but let's be careful. Keep an eye out for Deeran or Freya.
Okay.
Belroth, do you feel Freya closer? And I'll try to figure that out too.
Belroth.
You can't tell if she's any closer or farther away. You can just still tell that she's alive and she's here somewhere.
Skarpin tries to identify the type of energy.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
There's not a whole lot of difference between Freya and Deeran anyway. Let's be serious.
Yeah,
We're
here's what you can
detecting
tell.
brain cells. I mean,
Whoever is nearby definitely had a Freya snack in the last week or so.
So it's Deeran. Because we canonically referenced that
More
they were
likely.
out of Freya snacks.
I said the last week.
Okay, wow.
Also, it's always one for Deeran, one for Freya. Deeran is very sherry.
But what
He's
is
an oversharer, really.
Yeah.
So you can tell someone is here. You can't tell who it is.
Okay. I can't tell if it's Freya or Deeran, but we should head inside. Let's do this.
As you move closer to the basilica, you came in a little distance from it. As you move in closer, you do notice one large difference, which is a large wooden platform that has been built outside of the basilica. And on that platform, there is a headsman block.
Oh, I spoke too soon. This is different. Maybe we be very careful.
Yes, maybe we should be very quiet. I wish we were invisible. Do you think that Deeran is the executioner?
It could be. But you just gave me an idea. I've been so thrown off. Let's try and be invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so just similarly to picturing a place, picture yourself as the thing, so as invisible. So close your eyes and be invisible.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Skarpin, you close your
Close.
eyes and you can't see anyone else you're with.
joke.
He's had that happen before and won't fall for it again. So he opens his eyes, and does he see his friends?
Yes, they are still visible.
Does he see himself?
Belroth's eyes is closed.
You also see yourself. yes.
Okay. He's beautiful. He
Oh, that was worth a shot.
Yeah, no, I liked it as an idea.
I could
Should-
do. I mean, I don't know. Do I even still have my normal ability? My normal abilities. I could.
You were real good at
use-
paper pushing, so
Well,
maybe.
I mean, yes, but I could use my spell Pass Without a Trace if I still have it in the dream world and make us more stealthy.
Yeah, give it a
That
shot.
would be helpful.
You should.
Belroth tries to cast Pass Without a Trace.
You feel like there is something about this situation that is incomplete, that you do not have the power you need because there is still something missing for you to be able to do the things you need to do.
That's a no. I cannot do it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
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 Ellori,
That's okay.
can you try something small? I want to see if yours works as well.
Sure. Send my mage hand out in front to keep my real one safe and sound on my arms.
Nothing happens.
Oh, I don't have any magic.
All right.
That would have been really cool. I really wanted to see my mage hand with all those claws on it.
Yeah. At least you have your vampire crap.
That's true. Okay.
To clarify,
maybe-
Skarpin, you do still feel like your spells are working.
yeah. He felt that.
I just wanted to. It wasn't like an oversight from before.
Sure.
You still feel like your spells work.
Here's the thing. Let's go in. And if it turns out that, we get caught and get sentenced to execution, and if Deeran's the executioner, I guess it all works out.
I don't know if it works if the axe that Deeran's holding touches us.
We just got to. I can turn into a bat and then be a person and cut you free, and then you can grab onto him.
All right, we'll call that Plan B.
I feel like I might not be very useful because I don't even know if I have my bow.
What's that?
I don't see a bow on you.
No, like the weapon.
No, I know. I don't see it.
Right. Well,
Skarpin tries to
Usually
manifest
you got it hanging on your back.
Skarpin tries to manifest it on Belroth's back.
It does not work.
Okay.
Well,
The
yeah,
place is too physical for that.
you do not have your bow. But
excellent.
we can use your brains. And-
Okay.
We will definitely need that. Let's go find Deeran or Freya.
Yeah. Let's just go in like we own the place. And Ellori opens the door.
Okay, yeah, you open the door, and the high basilica inside is draped with purple wall hangings all over the walls. The basilica seems to be empty.
Skarpin double checks his feeling that a friend energy is close.
Yeah, give me a charisma check.
16.
Okay. You reach out across that feeling to see how close someone is, and you can feel that is still close. It's still nearby, and it's a little bit deeper into the basilica.
All right. Well, there's definitely one of them here. So let's keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
And Skarpin knows his way, so he tries to find, or at least in the real world, so he tries to find the kind of the throne, the altar chamber that's is for formal occasions.
Yeah, you move in that direction, and as you open the double doors that lead into that room, At the far end of the room, you see a figure. They are they have a deep hood on long black robes. A pair of horns sweeps out of the hood and back behind them. Their long arms are not, they're like skeletal arms to the hands, which are then replaced with a deadly scythe on both hands. So they look almost like a praying mantis. But this figure, you can't see their face, but it is covered deeply in the hood. And you recognize this as one of the demons that you spotted all those months ago. This is one of the greater demons. At his side, with a chain around her neck and chained to his hip, is Freya, who has like claws that are sharpened to a deadly like point, and you can see the furor in her eyes as she sees you and is like hungry to kill. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, great, Lord of Lost Endings.
You have come to offer yourself upon my altar.
We are sent here from the Lord above all. She is gathering representatives from each of her most loyal followers, and she wishes to borrow your lovely creature there.
She has sent you to me, then she has sent you to seek her and your ending.
Well, Belroth, that doesn't sound like her, does it?
That doesn't sound like her at all.
It kind of sounds like her. Oh, shit. No, it's really just about the lovely creature, as I said.
He turns and looks down at her and he says, Reaper, kill.
Wait.
And he slashes his scythe up through the chain, and the chain breaks, and Freya charges forward, a bloodlust in her eyes as she makes her way toward you.
Oh, shit.
Freya, sit!
Skarpin.
Sit! Down!
So, give me Belroth. I guess like what is there's got to be some ability that you have that is tied to that, right? To whatever animal handling is now.
It's still animal handling.
Oh, beautiful.
I still have animal handling. Finally, this is like the first time I've rolled this in like the 10 years that 5th editions existed. Like, that would
Should have tried to handle an animal.
you know, you got to handle them sometimes. And here we go. That's a 19.
You shout, Freya, stop, and you see a look pass over this creature's eyes, a look of confusion. The bloodlust is not gone, but it does stagger the creature for just a moment, enough to break its concentration, and it still charges forward, but instead of like landing on you to slash at you, Skarpin, it's like trying to tackle you.
Okay. Skarpin doesn't try and avoid the attack. He lets Freya hit him, hoping that will trigger memories.
Give me a charisma check with proficiency.
5.
What is charisma saving throw for Freya?
What is charisma saving throw for Freya? It would be, I believe, +2.
Okay. She got a 6. So what I need from you is a strength saving throw.
It's actually +3, but it doesn't change anything.
She got a 7.
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
She knocks you to the
Oh my
ground,
god.
slamming you down. You take 3 points of damage.
Help.
She is now standing with her paws on your chest, and she puts one paw to the side, and those razor-sharp claws, sharpened into scythes, show up, and goes to slash down at you.
Can Belroth try and tackle her off of Skarpin? And, like, put her in, like, a kitty headlock?
Yeah, you can try to assist. Yeah, you can try. Go ahead. Give me a strength check to grapple the cat.
Yeah. 19 plus 0.
What's her strength save?
So the way it works is her strength is 14, so plus 2, but because she's my familiar, she gets to add my proficiency, or whatever, my animal companion. She gets to add my proficiency to saving throws. So if it's a saving throw, it'd be plus 5.
Okay. What did you roll?
19.
She breaks your grip with a 20. And slashes across Skarpin. Skarpin. She swings down at you with her claw. You have no shield to protect you. But that little seed in you, that little tiny bit that was left over, flares to life. And while it is not the power of a full shield, it springs forth from you a barrier of golden light that stops just a glancing blow from hitting. And just nudges a blow ever so slightly away. You now have a permanent +1 AC from this barrier that has sprung up within you.
Cool. Thanks, Grandma.
That's so sick.
And the claw, it's just enough to misdirect the claw and launch it past as it rears back for another attack with its other claw.
You know how when you I don't know, you feel like a blow is about to come, you might like kind of close your eyes a little bit because he was going to let it happen, but notices that and feels that it's from that spark, but then reaches up and grabs the paw, or tries to grab the paw to make contact.
Okay, give me another charisma check.
5.
Oh my god.
5?
Yeah.
She rolled a 4, gets a +5 again.
No, for charisma.
Or plus 3.
Oh,
plus 3.
3, yeah.
So another 7.
Okay.
And she slashes in at you again. This time, the barrier is not enough, even as it still flares. And the claws dig deep into you. They deal you... They deal you 20 damage as these scythe-like blades tear into your flesh. But they are buried so deep within you that you feel that resonance wash over Freya's eyes. You see it like connect instantly. She blinks it away and looks around, or she immediately retracts the claws from your chest.
Skarpin notices the eyes.
Says, Belroth, I think something happened.
What?
Get over here.
Freya, do you want me to tackle her again? It didn't work last time.
No, be nice.
Okay. He starts like scratching behind her ear and like petting her and kind of gently nudging her off of Skarpin.
Yeah, as soon as she like backs off of him and looks to you, and you can see in her eyes like that connection is made.
Oh my gosh. Hug.
And you all she turns back to look at the Lord of Lost Endings, and he is gone.
Ooh.
Maybe feels like we should get outside and try to find Deeran.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do that.
Skarpin, do you have any idea of where that last little glow is?
I don't have a clear picture. Your village where you grew up, that's in the real world at least, where this old scratch, this last one that we're looking for was, so maybe we go there. I know they're not in any one spot, but maybe Deeran is.
Okay.
And you do feel like the line that comes from you is down to the south, maybe near where Eviara is.
Yeah,
Let's go.
let's picture maybe the lake next to my village.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So let's.
Make
You
sure Belroth to grab
Oh,
Freya.
I'm hugging her already. I missed her so much. She looks bigger. Well, everyone looks cooler except for me.
Hey everyone, DM Anthony here, just reminding you that if you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, tell your family, let people know, word of mouth, and you can support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc, or you can check out the shop at adventureincpod.com/shop. Make sure you check the show notes and the website for all our social media, including our Discord, where you can come and hang out with some great people. We'll see you there. And until next week, I wish you nothing but critical success.
Serious business.